Sometimes it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about understanding that both hearts tried, even if the connection didn't last as expected. We both made mistakes, but maybe we needed them to learn that love is about growth, not perfection. In our connection, both of us were blinded by pride, yet both of us still wished for something real. It's easy to blame the other, but deep down, we both know our mistakes were part of the journey we had to go through. The truth is, neither of us were entirely right, nor were we entirely wrong. But together, we were just two souls lost in misunderstanding. Sometimes, the hardest lesson in life is realizing that love wasn't wrong, but the timing or expectations we placed on it were. I think we both built walls instead of bridges, and now we stand in the ruins of a connection that could have been something beautiful. Both of us contributed to the distance between us, but perhaps it was a lesson we needed to learn, no matter how painful. We may have been wrong for each other, but I believe we needed to be in each other's lives for a reason, even if it was to teach us about ourselves. Our connection was imperfect, and maybe that was the point. After all, imperfection is what makes us human. We both hurt, we both learned, and we both will move forward. Sometimes that's all we can do after losing a connection. The truth is, we both wanted to love each other, but we didn't know how to without hurting each other in the process. It's painful to admit that we were wrong, but maybe being wrong was exactly what we needed to truly understand each other. In the end, our mistakes weren't about being unworthy of love, but about not knowing how to navigate the complexities of it. Our love was real, but we failed to realize that love isn't just about passion. It's about understanding, patience, and growth. We both hurt each other unintentionally. The hardest part is accepting that we were both wrong in how we approached each other. I don't blame you for the mistakes we made, because deep down, I know I played my part too in breaking what we had. Our connection was a lesson in disguise, teaching us about love, patience, and the importance of understanding one another's flaws. We both were caught in our own fears and insecurities, and that clouded the beauty that could have been our connection. The silence between us speaks volumes about how we both failed to communicate and truly see each other for who we really are. Sometimes we have to realize that even though we tried our best might not have been enough for what the connection needed. It wasn't about being wrong or right. It was about the different paths we were on, which ultimately pulled us apart. Our love was a puzzle that neither of us could quite solve. Maybe we were too focused on our mistakes to see the bigger picture. In the end, I don't regret our connection. I regret that we both didn't know how to handle it better. We both had dreams and expectations, but we forgot that love is a partnership built on compromise, not just individual desires. Our connection wasn't perfect, but it taught us the valuable lesson that sometimes love isn't enough without trust and understanding. I wish we could have seen that we were both right in our own way, but our inability to see each other's truths made it impossible to connect. We both failed to nurture what could have been a beautiful connection, but now we'll have to learn to let go and grow from it. We were wrong not because we didn't love each other, but because we didn't know how to express that love without pushing each other away. Our connection was full of moments that were beautiful, yet clouded by the moments where we couldn't see eye to eye. We both were wrong, but I think the greatest mistake we made was thinking we couldn't fix it when we both had the power to heal. We couldn't communicate, and that's where we both went wrong. Love isn't just about feelings, it's about understanding each other. We both hurt each other in ways we didn't intend. The hardest part is knowing that sometimes love isn't enough to fix the broken pieces. In the end, we both were wrong in our connection, but that doesn't mean we didn't care. It just means we weren't ready. We both held on to our pride for so long that we forgot what it felt like to be vulnerable and share our fears with each other. We were wrong in how we treated each other, but maybe we needed to experience that to truly understand the value of kindness in love. It wasn't about one person being right or wrong. It was about how we both misinterpreted the other's intentions and feelings. We both needed to learn that love isn't about winning. It's about learning to compromise, grow, and heal together. Sometimes the connection we think will last forever ends up teaching us the most painful lessons, but also the most important ones.